And we're recording. Hello, everybody in the internet sphere and the blogosphere. Welcome back to another season 8 of my Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Animation Edition games. Yes, we've done this for 8 seasons, and I have a wonderful season for you this season. And I've said season a bit too many times right now. And to start off this season, we have one of our regulars. You know him very well, blogger, film lover, writer, Mr. Andrew Garrison. How are you?
Doing very well.
I want to thank you for coming back to the show and starting off our season. And I know you've like I said, you've been on the show multiple times, both as a contestant and as an expert. So you've had both sides of the spectrum. But for people who are new to this and don't know who you are, get introduce yourself.
My name is Andrew Garrison, and I am a lover of film, both animated and live action, and covering the classics right up to modern day blockbusters.
Awesome. And for everyone else who's new to this is a 12-question multiple choice game show about anything in the field of animation. As long as Andrew keeps getting questions right, he goes higher up the ladder. Once he gets one wrong, that's the end of the game, and he leaves with the last number of points from the last safe haven. He has 3 lifelines to help him, 50-50, gets rid of 2 wrong answers. A phone or friend if he chooses, he calls someone for help or asks the expert. This season, our expert is Mr. Skylar Schuler, the founder of the Diz Insider website and the winner of this game show last season. So I've asked him all these questions previously. And Andrew can see how he answered, decide if he wants to go with that or not. If anyone gets to the million point question, they win a $100 gift card from me. And if not, we'll have the top 5 will come back for a second round. And still, if no one gets the million, the winner will be whoever has the highest total score from both rounds. Will get a $50 gift card. So I'm excited to start. Andrew, are you ready to play Millionaire?
I am ready.
I'm going to share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
All right. Everyone, this is the lateral points. Remember, the yellow ones are your benchmarks. Once you get to those, you can't lose them no matter what. And one thing I forgot to mention, when you get to 32,000 points, you will have a 4th lifeline. In the past, we've done a switch the question lifeline, but for this season, we're doing something new, a double dip. So Andrew, if he decides to use that, we'll get 2 chances at answering the question instead of 1. And everyone, the expert Skylar Schuler, take a look at his website, the Diz Insider. It's a very wonderful news outlet where they get scoops of Disney news very early on, and they do a lot of great work with their journalism. So take a look at that and read Skylar's little paragraph here. Andrew has read it already. So without further ado, Andrew, 500 points. Let's go.
Let's do this.
The famous animated Warner Brothers Looney Tunes character Bugs is what kind of animal? Is he a bunny, a badger, a bull, or a barracuda?
I see we're starting out of the gate really hot. Let's see. I'm going to go. My final answer on this one is going to be a bunny.
Nothing's final till you say final answer, so take your time. But I think you know your answer is correct. Congrats.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite Looney Tunes character?
Gosh, it's a tie. Oh gosh, so many. Wile E. Coyote's probably up there. Tasmanian Devil and Bugs. Bugs. The older I get, the more I like Bugs.
Yeah. I like Porky Pig a lot and Daffy Duck, and I think some of my favorite ones are when they're paired together. I think they make a good pairing, Porky and Daffy.
Yes. Porky and Daffy together. I'm forgetting this. I'm not the best with titles, but there's definitely a few that are just phenomenal.
I know there's a Robin Hood one which stands out, and there's like a detective one that stands out. Like they make a very funny pairing.
Oh yeah, and I think there was one that they were like I think Daffy was like a insurance salesman trying to sell Porky something, but it's a great combo for sure.
Can't go wrong with Looney Tunes. So, well, I guess you can with the back in action, but okay. Besides that,
there are a few, but yeah.
All right, Andrew, you got that right. The next one's 1,000 points. I have to remind you, if you get that wrong, you leave with nothing. I don't think it's going to happen, but
okay.
1,000 points. What animals do the naughty boys on Pleasure Island transform into in the animated 1940 Disney canon film Pinocchio? Is it monkeys, turkeys, donkeys, or bears?
All right. I got scared for a moment, but then I was like, okay, no, we're good. We're good. Let's see. I believe, let's see, I'm going to go with, for my final answer, but my final answer is going to be C, donkeys.
Well, you seem pretty confident. Your answer is correct. Congratulations. You have 1,000 points no matter what. And yeah, I was trying to get 4 animals to end with key, but I could only think of those 3. So then I threw in bears. But I love this movie a lot. I think it's really, I really enjoy it.
I really loved it when I was younger. And then, I became a cynical teenager and I'm like, nah, I don't like it. And now I've come back. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's a really stunning film to watch. The animation and that scene in particular, that scene of the transformation is haunting. It is
like Lampwick especially.
Yes, that and just
as he screams, "Mama!"
Yeah, that's like it's so dark and it's like it's like it's like okay, traumatizing very early.
And that's what I like about this movie, how dark it gets, because like these kids who turn into donkeys, we never see them again. So we like they're not saved or anything. They're that's the end of their.
That's the end of their story, and it's like, yep, okay.
I know Disney's doing a live action remake of this coming out later this year with Robert Zemeckis is directing and Tom Hanks I think is playing Geppetto. So I'm interested to see what that's going to be like, even though I'm not.
We're gonna have one of those things where like, isn't like Netflix having their own version and then Disney's having their version and like coming out in the same 6 months or something?
Yeah, it's one of those things. But I'm looking forward to the Netflix one too, even though I don't have Netflix, because that's the Guillermo del Toro one that's been in production for like 10 years probably. So I really want to see what that will be like.
This is a love project there, and I am a very big fan of his. So
actually, there's 3 movies because there was also the direct-to-video Pinocchio movie that went all over the memes this year. If we count that, there's 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no, 2, 3 officially. Okay.
All right, Andrew, you're doing amazing. You haven't used any lifelines yet. Let's keep going. 2,000 points. Which songwriter wrote the songs in the animated 2021 Disney canon film Encanto? Is it Lin-Manuel Miranda, Andrew Lloyd Webber, Stephen Sondheim, or Sheldon Harnick?
Okay, let's see. I believe that this answer is going to be A, Lin-Manuel Miranda. That is my final answer.
You seem pretty confident. Your answer is correct.
Yeah.
I really wonder what a Disney movie with Andrew Lloyd Webber writing the songs or Stephen Sondheim writing the songs would be like.
Yeah, see, I think, that would be very interesting.
We've had Tim Rice write songs, and we had, Howard Ashman and Glenn Slater, I think. So like we've had Broadway people do this, but like Andrew Lloyd Webber in particular or Stephen Sondheim, that'd be something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that would be definitely interesting. And I mean, yeah, but I think I don't know if have you seen Encanto?
I see. I do like it.
I enjoy it. Definitely, I can appreciate his songwriting abilities and the various ways he uses it intertwined with the characters.
Mm-hmm. And I lost my train of thought. I was going to say something.
All right, it happens to us all.
Trust me, it was very cool. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, you're doing amazing. Let's keep going. 5,000 points. With which girl does Charlie Brown fall in love in the animated 2015 Blue Sky Studios film, The Peanuts movie? Is it the little blonde-haired girl, the little red-haired girl, the little brown-haired girl, or the little purple-haired girl?
Oh, my cousin would never forgive me if I got this one wrong. She worked for Blue Sky. So, oh gosh. All right. I'm pretty sure I know the answer though. I'm gonna say the answer is B, the little red-haired girl. That's gonna be my final answer.
Well, will you prove your cousin proud? Your answer is correct.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a very common character in Peanuts lore, anyway, in the comics and the other TV specials. So, did your cousin work on this movie? Do you know?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's so awesome. What do they do, if I could ask that?
I don't know what they were doing at the time, but it was like I think it was something with communications.
Okay.
So it's like, but yeah, so they really, I know she was really thinking this was going to be the one. It's like,
Well, I will say, in my opinion, this is the best Blue Sky movie that they ever did.
this, yeah, I would say yes, definitely, yeah. Top for me, top. I'm going to say top two, but it's like I depends on what mood I'm in. It's like it might be my best if I'm feeling really in a certain way. But it's like I cannot fault it for anything.
Well, what's the other movie that do you consider?
I actually like Ferdinand, but I think
Okay.
it's the message. I really like the message behind Ferdinand, and I think a lot of films don't like kind of steer away from it a little too much, but they really go all in on that. So
Okay, fair. For me, Peanuts movie is the best, and for Blue Sky, but also it's one of my favorite non-Disney, non-Pixar animated movies of all time.
I own it, and you know, if I own something these days, it's something I have to really love. It's like so it's definitely beautifully made film in many different ways.
We could agree on that. You're doing amazing. 10,000 points. Let's keep going. In which Canadian city does the animated 2022 Pixar film Turning Red take place? Ottawa, Toronto, Montreal, or Calgary?
Okay. I'm pretty sure I know the answer. I don't want to say. It's like I believe it's going to take place in B, Toronto. Yeah, that is my final answer.
How sure are you?
80% sure.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Is it Toronto? Your answer is correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's like
This
you got
movie, as you probably know, if you this movie, I absolutely hate this movie so much.
I know. Listen, I know it's a lot very divisive, and I can understand. You know, I definitely understand people's. I don't even know what the right word, but yeah, I can understand why people would be like, I'm not really into this film. So
it's not even just not into it. I really hate this movie. I haven't hated an animated movie in a long time until I saw this one.
oh man.
Which, and for a Pixar movie too, I just felt really bad. But I know there are a lot of people who love it. So
yeah. I mean, you know, I tend to be pretty tough on films, and just kind of like, oh yeah, it's good, it's fine. It's like you know, some people really love it, and some people really hate it. And I'm like, I so often I'm like, yeah, it's fine.
yeah, but it's good. Movies like this, they make for good talking points in like podcasts and stuff, because you could hear both sides of why someone would like the movie and what they can praise and why the other person hates it.
I mean, and you can kind of, you know, with any film, you can kind of dissect, you know, the various aspects of, you know, almost no film is perfect, but you know, certain things of this movie, like maybe not for you, but there's like, oh, there's something really beautiful about this, and there's other things like, that doesn't work, but this does. So, takes all kinds.
That's true. And you got that right. You're 2 away from the next benchmark. You still have all your lifelines. Let's keep going. 20,000. What is the name of the tech company prominently featured in the animated 2021 Locksmith animation film Ron's Gone Wrong? Clout, Bubble, Kinesis, Tectron.
Oh man. Now we're getting to that.
It's
Okay.
20,000. So take your time. You have your lifelines.
Yeah, because of course I did a okay. I think, oh man. I'm gonna ask the expert.
Want to ask Skylar?
Yeah.
All right. So I asked Skylar this question before, and he said, not a movie I enjoy, which makes me less confident in my answer, but the robots are B-bots. So I will say B, which is Bubble. That's what he's saying it.
Okay. Yeah, because I watched of course I watched this, and there was another movie called Next Gen that was on Netflix. And I don't think it's a Netflix movie, but it's I think it's the movie that it kind of inspired that. I'm gonna go with B, Bubble. So my final answer is B.
Okay, you weren't sure about this. We asked Skylar. He wasn't 100% sure, but he was leaning towards Bubble as well. He went with it. You keep it. You get it right. You keep going. You get it wrong. It was nice having you, Andrew. Your answer is correct.
All right. Yeah.
Thank you, Skylar.
Thank you. Yes.
So for me, I absolutely love this movie. Like all the hate I had for Turning Red, just as much love I had for this movie. I know like some people were like not that fond. Like I don't think you like loved it as much as I did, but
no. But like I say to like anyone, it's like, hey, listen, if you love a movie, defend it. Tell me why you love. I want to see your perspective. It's like I'm definitely open to that. It's like I might never see what you see, but at least I'm like, okay, I see what you like about that. Because one thing is hard with any genre. When you put comedy into a film, there's always going to be people that's not funny to me, and so if it works, if the comedy works, or whatever the chemistry between the characters that works, some people it's going to work for, some people, nope, not going to do it.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. For me, like this was the debut film of that brand new animation studio, and for a first film, I thought this was amazing. Like I love the story, I love the characters, I love the message, and the animation and the voice acting. And I haven't loved a new animated movie like this since the Lego movie came out.
Right.
That's the same amount of love I have watching this, like when I saw Lego movie for the first time. So
okay.
I know it was very similar to the Mitchells versus the Machines. I know a lot of people like that better, but like I like that movie too, but I prefer this one.
You know what? That's wonderful. I'm glad that you found it's the beautiful thing about when you create something and you have some kind of attachment, emotional, whatever, that it's a wonderful thing. And so many people kind of just like to tear movies down. Even it's like, hey, listen, this spoke to me. It's like that's at the heart of it. If it speaks to you and you enjoy it, you find it entertaining, that's what matters.
Exactly, and that's something we can all agree on. All right, Andrew, the next one's at 32,000. You get that right, you have that no matter what. You use one lifeline, but remember, if you get the next one right, you will gain the double dip lifeline. So here we go, 32,000 points. Dracula transforms into a human, and his son-in-law Johnny transforms into a monster in the animated 2022 Sony animation film Hotel Transylvania Transformania. Which continent do they travel to in order to find a crystal that can change them back? Was it South America, Africa, Europe, or Asia? Did you see this movie?
No, I did not. Okay.
So take your time. You can ask Skylar once more, or you could do 50.
I'm trying to think because oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm trying to think. He's like, now you got me. Let's see. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna just, go with the expert here. Hopefully they saw it.
All right, we're going to Skylar, and this is your last Skylar for the night. He said, "I have not seen this movie, but I do remember from the trailers that they go to a jungle, so I'll say A, South America." So
Oh,
he didn't see it, but based on the trailers, he remembers a jungle, so he's saying South America for that.
oh boy. Okay.
So you could go with him, or you could take it 50, use the 50-50 if you want.
Oh, I'm
Or-
gonna use the 50. Yeah, let's do it because I'm like, oh, at least I'm not the only one that hasn't seen the movie. Okay, I feel a little better.
No worries. All right, so this is your last lifeline until, if you get this right, you get the double dip, but this is your last lifeline. Let's go to South America or Asia. South America is still there.
Oh, okay, because those are the two I'm arguing over in my head. Okay. You know what?
Again, if you get it wrong, you go down to 1,000, or you can walk away with 20,000, or you can take a guess.
So no pressure, right?
No pressure.
All right. Let's go with A, South America, as my final answer.
Trusting Skylar on this. Well, he helped us out the first time. You weren't
Yeah.
sure. You use Skylar and 50-50, and you're leading towards South America. You get it right. You keep going. You get the double dip and the 32,000 no matter what. You get it wrong. That's it. Andrew, your answer is correct.
Yeah. All right.
Congratulations. No matter what you do, you have 32,000 points and you have the double dip. So you have one more lifeline to keep you going. So
excellent.
Whew.
Okay. We got
This movie wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It was better than the third movie.
Okay. Yes. I think we agreed upon that we did not love the third movie.
I don't either.
And of course, I was going to watch it, and then they had the biggest debacle I've seen in a long time. They're like, oh, we're gonna release it in October, and like, oh no, it's gonna be in theaters. Oh no. And what would it wind up on in January? Like
Online or something.
Like online, like Amazon Prime or something. It's like in the middle of January. It's like, well, okay. It's like, cause that, timing is a big thing. It's like some of the films you like, why'd you release it then?
Well, what I feel really bad about was the voice actor Brian Hull. He has a YouTube channel, but he took over from Adam Sandler in this movie as Dracula. So this was going to be his first like big movie theatrical release. So I felt he got gypped because of that, because he does an amazing job voicing Dracula. Like you wouldn't, if you didn't know it, you wouldn't even think it wasn't Adam Sandler.
Right. Okay. well, it threw me because I was like, when I was watching the trailer, I was like, something's off here. Like not when I mean off, it's like something's different. It's like something, but I couldn't, like, it wasn't clear, like until I looked. I'm like, oh, okay.
So if you have time, check it out. I'd say it's better than the third movie, but it's not. If you don't see it ever, it's fine.
I think I may have to watch, because you never know what season 9. Trip me up.
All right, Andrew, you're 5 away from the million, and you have the double dip. Let's see how far we can get you. 64,000 points. Who is the voice of the protagonist's aunt Cora in the animated 2021 DreamWorks animation film Spirit Untamed? Was it Lisa Kudrow, Robin Wright, Julianne Moore, or Uma Thurman? Did you see this one?
No, man. It's like I have been doing a lot of older films. I've been really going through the 30s through the 70s right now, so I'm kind of okay. I would still have the double dip, but it would, like, is that what it would be like if I get one wrong? Or
double dip would be you get 2 chances to answer this. So if you use it, you can guess. Let's say you guess A and that's wrong, then you can get another chance to guess B. If it's still wrong, then you're that's the end of the game. But if it's right, you keep going.
All right. let's do C, Julianne Moore for my first final answer.
Wait, so you are using double.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes, I should make that clear. Yes.
So you went with Julianne Moore for your first choice. Okay. How sure are you?
60% tops.
All right.
Really.
Well, good thing you have two chances of getting this. Your answer is correct, actually. Didn't even need a second chance. Yeah, Julianne Moore voiced the aunt. This wasn't a, as you probably know, I really don't like the first Spirit movie. I find it incredibly boring.
Same here. Same here.
So this one was, even though it's made for like more like a younger generation, especially more focused toward like young girls, but I still think it's a very entertaining and much more enjoyable movie than the first Spirit.
Okay. So, it's like, yeah, I gotta give some love to these 2021 movies I kind of overlooked.
It's based on the TV show, but I never seen the TV show, so I can't say how good it is or whatnot. But I enjoyed myself. All right, you're 4 away from the million. You don't have any lifelines, but let's keep going. And so keep in mind, if no one gets to the million, the top 5 will come back for round 2. So if you ever feel like walking away at a high number,
right,
that would be a good thing to do. But it's it's your game.
Yeah,
let's go. 125.
Get to the big ones now.
Which of the following animated Studio Ghibli films, was not directed by Hayao Miyazaki's son Goro Miyazaki? Was not directed. Tales from Earth Sea, From Up on Poppy Hill, The Tale of Princess Kaguya, Earwig and the Witch. Do you like this question?
Yeah, it's like, okay. Let's see. It's one of those things. At first, I was like, "Oh yes, I'm gonna get this," and then I was like,
Well, what are you leaning towards?
I'm kind of leaning towards B. I'm trying to think of release dates, and I was like, okay, it's like I'm pretty sure. I'm leaning towards D. B. It could be A or B.
So again,
no matter what, I have 64,000.
No, but no matter what, you have 32,000. So if you want to walk away, you walk away to 64,000.
Okay.
So that's the decision. Or you can take a guess and hope to get it right.
Oh boy. Well, you know what? Let's live large, and I'm gonna go B as my final answer, From Up on Poppy Hill.
Sure.
40%. Very. That was there.
All right, Andrew, you want to live large? Let's see if it pays off. You get it right, you keep going. You get it wrong, it nice having you. Andrew, your answer is wrong. You leave with 32,000. I'm so sorry. Correct answer. It was Kaguya, Tale of the Princess Kaguya.
Okay, well then I definitely would have still, no matter what. It's like, wow, I don't even.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but it looks pretty beautiful. The artwork.
When was that released?
I want to say in the 2010 sometime. I don't know what year.
I'm out of touch. I didn't even. I've never even heard of it. So, but
it's been what? It's been my radar for a while. I just forgot to.
That's what it is when you get to these questions.
Andrew, it was amazing having you on, and it's always fun having you as a contestant. And you leave with 32,000. So if no one gets to the million, and if you make the top 5, you'll come back for round 2. And before we go, is there anything else you want to say, or how can people find you?
I think it's just it's very important that we give thanks and respect all animators, voice actors, everyone out there that, especially this year, kind of have been like diminished a little bit from the Oscars to other things, not being paid. So I think we just gotta give appreciation to the people who create such beautiful works of art. for everyone to enjoy from, from 6 to 100, beyond. So that's it.
Nice. And do you want to plug your blog or anything?
It's like, well, if you enjoy, if you enjoy my, what I, gosh, if you enjoy the hearing from me and, my sense of humor, I guess, is like, I do have Andrew the Movie Guy at WordPress.com. You can find me also as the Andrew the Movie Guy 14 on Twitter. And I'm always happy to hear different angles and, talk movies with just about anyone.
Awesome. I'll post links to those down below. For everyone else
Thank you very
watching,
much.
season 8, sorry, not 9, 8 is off to a great start. We had one contestant. It was a wonderful episode, but we have 9 more to go. Maybe one of them will make it to the million, maybe not. Stay tuned to find out. Until then, take care. Bye.